Thank you so much, Josias, and thank you everybody for participating in the webinar. There was many topics covered today. I saw that Martin was also asking about tax and inflation. Definitely topics that should be brought up in any financial education initiatives. As we said already, financial education is really an empowerment tool, and it should enable individuals to understand some core concepts. And once again, coming back to the study we have done with the EFPA last year, too many people in our survey believe that they cannot start investing because they have too little money to start investing. And actually, one of the most powerful and practical things financial education could achieve is to help people to understand that it's much more important to start early than starting later and investing more. And this is not intuitive, but once it is understood, it can completely change people's behavior when it comes to investing. Martin was also talking a lot about the conflicts of interest, paying too much to the financial industry, and understanding how high charges are impacting your returns. And in simple words of Professor John Kay, who used to say the easiest way to improve your returns is actually to pay less to the financial industry. Risk was one of the topics, maybe not discussed quite a lot, but quite important. And it's another concept that should be explored whenever financial education initiatives are provided. And nowadays, it should be very clear to the people, especially the young ones, that not taking any risk and not investing can be much riskier behavior than actually investing itself. One idea that I liked a lot that was discussed quite a bit in the chat was the learning by doing. I quite believe in this concept as well, and I think Sweden has showed and proved that having a simple investing tool like investment and saving account, ISK, in Sweden does work, does start a discussion among the citizens about investing, and having a lot of them actually invested in capital markets. But I'm thinking that if we want people to really learn by doing, the system around this should be doing investing safe, fair, and meaningful. And we should have a market that people can find and use good value products on their own through trusted routes without relying on conflicted incentives. Or even more bluntly, products should be good enough to stand on their own and not just because someone is pushing them or paid to push them. So I would think that what we need, apart from very good financial independent financial education initiatives, is design products that can justify themselves. So manufacturers should be able to demonstrate who is this product for, what outcome should it deliver. We should have a system that enables comparability, because we have quite a lot of disclosures, but the problem is the comparability is very weak in the EU. And then something we have not talked today about, but is also quite important for the whole empowerment and having people investing in capital markets and doing something more for their financial health, is defaults and choice architecture. This is quite often overlooked, but we should not ask people to be able to themselves identify good products. The good products, some of the good products available to them should be good value by default. And as examples, default pension funds, simple low-cost investment options, or standardized basic products. And I think that financial education that we have talked today a lot about should be also making an access for people to be able to learn about those all initiatives. And a very good question from an earlier participant to the Q&A, how we can learn more about it. I think a very good idea would be for all interested more in financial education and investment education would be to go to the website of Better Finance and also to the websites of our member organizations, because there is already quite a lot of good material there. So I'm inviting you all to visit our website and also to watch the space for the future webinars of Better Finance. Thank you all, and I hope to see you around next time.